Let's talk about the markets today because after a very big rally yesterday, markets took a bit of a breather today. The good news is that on a weekly basis, we have moved up above resistance here, and that's good in the short term. Now, what's key here is that the markets don't give this back up. Unfortunately, though, right now, the markets are now back to very overbought conditions, and the not so good news about that is that we went from extremely oversold back to overbought without this market really getting above longer-term moving averages, longer-term trends, and more importantly, overhead resistance. Just above the markets where we are currently sitting right now, there is a good bit of resistance here. The 50-day moving average has now turned lower, and the 200-day moving average has flattened out. So this is going to be key resistance and support levels for the markets currently. Putting the markets really kind of trapped between these two levels right here. It's going to be important that the markets can maintain this level and eventually move up over the course of the next couple of weeks as we move into the end of the year. Of course, that is the seasonally strong period of the year that we're moving into, but there are some things that are weighing on this market right now. Not only are technical trends becoming a bit more negative, but we're still watching a breadth of this market continue to constrict, and volume on this rally has been extremely light. So there hasn't been a big conviction to this rally here over the last few days. And while we saw a bit of profit taking today, just after this big run up yesterday, it's going to be key over the course of the next few days that this market continues to remain above this 200-day moving average, reclaim that support, and then potentially make a push higher, trying to get above the 50-day moving average. We've got a lot of work to do right now, a lot of overhead resistance, previous breaks of trend lines, all of this sitting on top of the market right now. It's going to make it much more challenging. We've talked about here recently raising some cash, having a little bit of hedges in your portfolio. That's still the place to be here until this overall dynamic turns a bit more bullish.